I did not explain in the last video that clearly what actually happened. So I just put it in order. So I met her at the hospital, and she had just had a surgery, so I couldn't see her before the surgery or even during the surgery. I had to wait until after the aesthetic had woken up. I think they made her wait in the hospital for 2 hours until she'd recovered, and then I was allowed to see her and pick her up and take her, get into a taxi and drive her to our house, which was 40 minutes away. That journey for me felt incredibly unsafe because she could barely see, she could barely hear because of the anesthetic. She was not able to really, you know, her ability to do anything was really, really limited. And that whole evening, you know, she definitely needed a carer there. And then the next morning, they said they had another appointment the next day at 4 o'clock. So we left at around 1:30, got on a bus, and you know, when someone doesn't have proper sight, and it's very, very bad, you know, doing anything, it involves doing something with sight. And it's like having, you know, if you got the electricity and then the electricity goes out and then you think, oh, it's fine, I'll just go on the internet, and then I'll just go on the computer, and then you realize, oh, well, there's no internet, I can't do that. And then you think, oh, it's fine, I'll just put on strobe lights or something, have party, and then, oh, whether the electricity doesn't work, and then you find yourself trying to do something and then you realize you can't do anything because the electricity doesn't work. And it's the same thing with sight. You know, you say, oh, okay, I can't do this, so let's do something else, and then, oh, I can't do that either because I don't have sight. Oh, I can't do this either. And it's just, oh my gosh, if you don't have sight, that's just such an awful thing. But yeah, we got on a bus, we went onto the train. I saw problems with both. You know, even sitting down on a chair, if you can't see if there's someone sitting on the chair, if you can't see if someone's sitting on a chair or not, you know, you're going to end up going onto a train and sitting on someone's lap. Like, yeah, she cannot really go on train or bus, and I'm hoping she got a taxi back. It's 8 o'clock. The appointment was at 4. And she's not picking up her phone now. Either she has gone back home and she's just gone straight to bed, and she's not answering her phone because she's asleep. I did call her at 6. I called her at 6:30. I called her at 7:30, and I called her at 8, and she's still not picking up the phone. So I am very concerned because I don't even know what you'd do in this situation. She doesn't use a phone. She has a phone, but it's one that she turns off and doesn't use. Or if it does use, she always has it on silent. But yeah, she's born after. She doesn't have a smartphone. It's not even a smartphone. It's just a dial normal. It's a basic old phone, like a real proper old people phone. I think if I was to make a list of all the things that make someone vulnerable, I just need to think about my granny and just think about all the things that she can't do. She can't even use a phone. She has some button on her, which is if someone breaks into a house, there's a button that she can press which will cause some sort of emergency. So she has some sort of security on her home. She needs it, you know, because with the amount of people, refugees coming into the country, you know, they're looking for houses, so they'll be looking for people to just break in, and if she can't even hear properly, you know, she's not going to hear if burglars come in and just start living in her house. But she's got a button that she presses, that she could press, and I think she's also got a phone call, someone that calls up every day to see how she is. But yeah, I think if this was in America, I'm pretty sure she'd have some sort of, guardianship over her now, because she's getting to the point now where she really can't. But the thing is, I'm thinking about my like who would know? Like if someone is old and getting older and older but believes that they're fine, and who would know? Like, I just got a feeling that quite a lot of people are just thinking, not my problem any longer. And you know, I can't actually help her because she does have this strong Christian belief. And you know, I get quite aggravated when I hear about people talking about how amazing Christ is whilst knowing absolutely nothing about me and only talking about some sort of imaginary Jesus. So, you know, she's not on my, she's never helped me with my belief. She's never supported me with my belief. She only supports her people. She's chosen the church. And are the church there? Is she seeing that? Do they know? I don't know. We and her are not very close because she chose Jesus over me, and that's how I feel. But yeah, she's still my granny, and I feel bad that on the way back, my train continued going to Birmingham. My hair looks terrible. I stayed on the train. She got off the train, and she had just one bus to take to the hospital, and then I was hoping she would get a taxi back. She had her sight better at that point. But yeah, do doctors at hospitals realize that if you have blind people coming into blind old people who have bad memories and no hearing, I don't know, but she went into this hospital to help her get her sight back, but at the same time, it's from the sounds of things, she's already lost it. If it's not going to make it any better, and if this operation is only going to make her sight the same, I think from the sounds of things, from what I was seeing, I felt like she's already lost her sight. And therefore, making her go an hour and a half to a hospital that's a long way away, putting her life at danger by going on a train that she can't even see, or a bus that she if she I don't know, but you know, she needs proper help getting in and out of the hospital. She needs proper help getting into the taxi. She needs proper round the clock care. Do they even know this, or is she too busy being like, oh, I'm fine, there's nothing wrong with me, I've been like this for a while. I don't know, but she's got me very confused, because I don't even know if anyone's really helping her. She's got this delusional relationship with God as well. I don't know. What am I supposed to do?